Hello, my name is Abby French, and for Vlog 2, I'll be going over social systems and relationships in connection to mental health while analyzing the African American and Afrocentric perspective. So let's talk about what exactly is a social system. So a social system is a network of constant relationships that extend between individuals, groups, and institutions. So, for example, my social systems are Florida State University and campus recreation, which is where I work, because I am constantly going there and involved within those places. So, how does this affect mental health and psychology? So, a person is in constant surrounding with these locations in social systems. And let's say you have a bad work environment and you're constantly going there, you're surrounded by these terrible relationships with your coworkers. This can wear you away and have a huge impact on your self-esteem and your mental health. So how does this relate to the Black and African American perspective? So neighborhoods and communities. So African Americans are more likely to define neighborhoods based on social relations instead of location. They are also more based on communalism, which is where a group of people are dependent on each other. And this is fundamental to African philosophy, African worldviews, and personality. Ubuntu is I am because we are. So connecting back to this communalism, they're more likely to support members within their social networks. So if someone is going through a tough time, they are mourning, they are more likely to go out of their way to support them and be with them in that time of crisis. Involvement in kin networks. So they're more likely to go to church and find these networks and make more connections in a more family and community type way. So kinship and church social networks have been found to actually reduce depression within African American lives. And let's move on to relationships. So going back to social systems again are these places you are constantly interacting with. And within these social systems, you have these relationships. So relationships are connections with people within that social system. So for example, families, friends, and loved ones. So how does this affect mental health and psychology? If you are in a bad home, you have a bad family life, let's say you have a bad peer influence, they're influencing you not to focus on school, to go out, to party, to drink and consume alcohol, or let's say you are in an abusive relationship. All of these things can wear you down and affect your mental health. As a psychologist, it's important to analyze social systems and relationships to basically understand where this person is coming from and how to better diagnose them and get an overall idea of that person's mental health and well-being. So relationships in Black and African American lives. So kinship care. So communalism again, big thing, and has a big thing in kinship care. Relatives are caring for children who cannot remain in the home with their biological parents. So this relatives can mean like blood relatives or people within that community, someone that family trusts or that biological parent is more likely to trust. Moving on to interpersonal relationships. So research suggests that some African American relationships are not based on equity, but on exchange and communal relationships. Exchange meaning what, so basically what you give, you expect back, kind of like equity, but a little different. And then communal. What communal means is there's no specific expectation, but you're responsible for each other's well-being. So African American women are also more known to set dating standards within the family as opposed to men in other cultures. And men do more interracial dating than African American women. And that is all I have for vlog 2. Thank you so much for listening.